Welcome to the TestNG series, grouping concept part 2. In this video, we are going to see how to use a regular expression in the testng.xml file to run your groups. You can use a regular expression when you are including your test cases. Let us add a groups in the testng XML using the regular expression. I will show you how to do that. You need to add a groups. Inside that, you need to include a run. If you watch my previous video, you will understand how to add a group. You are using include. If you want to include this particular Chrome underscore smoke, you need to provide Chrome underscore smoke and you will execute. If you run this, you will see this Chrome underscore smoke, this particular test gets executed because you have given only one group under the include section. Now, if you look at here, there are two test cases which starts with the Chrome, because if you want to execute these two cases, these two groups, the Chrome underscore smoke and Chrome underscore sanity, what you can do is, instead of including one more include tag, in general you would be doing like this. See, there are two tests executed. That is test 1 and test 3. You can see here test 1 is a Chrome underscore smoke and Chrome underscore sanity. They both are executed. If we have a more test cases that you supposed to execute on a Chrome, which you categorized as Chrome underscore smoke or Chrome underscore sanity or Chrome underscore regression or Chrome underscore functional test, what you can do is you need not to include a multiple include tags. You can use Chrome underscore put dot star. This is a regular expression. It consider all the groups which are starting with a Chrome underscore. So all the cases whatever you categorized or you partitioned using this Chrome underscore, your group name will get executed now. Let's run this. We are going to see the same output. See, that's the test 1 and test 3 are executed. Let's go to the console. See, this is a smoke plus sanity and this is a smoke plus regression, that is test 1 and test 3. The same output which resulted. If you have a multiple, so many test cases that supposed to be executed with a Chrome or a Firefox, you can use a regular expression instead of including more include tags inside your group. This is really helpful when you are running, when you have more categorizations. Okay, this regular expression can be applied on a method level also. Like, let's go to the official TestNG website. See, you can include what methods to be included using a regular expression, put a dot star, and then you can give your method name. So it will be considering enable test method. This is just a method name. You put a dot star before and dot star after. All the test methods which are having this particular enable test method on their name will be included. But this is really not advisable. Even in their website they have mentioned. See, I don't recommend using this technique too much, since it makes your testing framework likely to break if you start refactoring your Java code. Because if you start refactoring your Java code and you may edit the method names, or you may be creating more methods which has this particular string inside the method name, and so this gets added all the cases which are matching, and if you change the method name they may not include to your test suite. So that's why it is not advisable to apply a regular expression at a method level, but you need to be applied this regular expression by taking extra care when you are defining your groups. Make sure you provide you categorize your groups in a way with like some prefix. So Chrome or a Firefox or like a Windows or a Linux or the Mac. So you can categorize in such a way and use a regular expression with the prefix dot star. So make sure you put a dot star. If you put a star, that will not work. You have to use a dot star. See here, they mentioned anything is matched by dot star, not just a star. Yeah, hope you understand the regular expression concept in TestNG XML for grouping. Thanks for watching the video. Please feel free to comment if you have any questions. Thank you.